Hello you beautiful people. In this video we're gonna take a look at the top 5 exotics in the heavy slot that are really good for boss DPS and overall are super strong in that heavy exotic slot. If you're like me and if you want to mix it up, if you don't want to use Izanagis at all times, you just kind of want to try new setups, new weapons and all that, because you know using the same setup all the time might get boring. So in this video we're gonna take a look at some really cool alternatives just in case you want to take a break from Izanagis. And trust me ladies and gents, some of these guns are extremely strong. It would be wrong in many ways, ladies and gents, if we did not start this video with the first weapon on the list being Whisper of the Worm. Now this weapon is a legend. Not only just because it does insane amounts of damage, but we all remember this from Destiny 1. Oh yes, it was a big part of Destiny 1. And you know what the crazy thing is? It used to be legendary. You heard me right, it was legendary. I'm pretty sure it was even better than what it is today, right? Because it didn't actually take the ammo from the reserves and then it became exotic and then it was out of the game and then they brought it back into the game and crazy stuff. But yes, right now today it is still with us. It has gone through many changes, but in my opinion it still does tons of amount of damage. You can use double snipers with this one, right? You can go, let's say, Tranquility in the kinetic slot and then use this in the heavy exotic slot with having Recluse in the middle slot. In order to get this weapon you have to do the Whisper mission on Io. You have to first unlock it by killing a specific target and then it unlocks a portal to this dark realm where you have to do this amazing puzzle kind of quest, which is a lot of fun by the way, and then you will be rewarded this gun. And then for the catalyst you have to do the same mission but on heroic difficulty, which is also a lot of fun. There's a lot of guides out there for that one, so make sure to check it out. Don't be lazy, ladies and gents, because this is an amazing weapon. You want to have it, and if you do have it, you know how good it is. Now let's quickly take a look at the catalyst. Not only does it increase your reload speed, which is pretty good, but you also get this perk right here. Aiming this weapon without firing for a brief moment grants bonus range and precision damage while it remains zoomed. So you really want to have this catalyst if you want to do as much damage as possible with this weapon. Let's quickly take a look at the perks and then move on to the next one. White Nail. This is the perk that has been changed so many times in this game. It's insane. Higher base precision damage. Rapidly landing 3 precision hits will refill the magazine. So this is why it's good. Pretty much as long as you're landing those precision shots, you'll be just shooting without any issues, no reloads, dishing out crazy amounts of damage. Mulligan. Missing a shot has a chance to return ammo directly to the magazine. Of course you can get this perk on legendaries, but it really helps with the sniper. However, the main point with this gun is you don't want to miss your shot, but in case you do, this perk always comes in handy. Next on the list, another sniper, ladies and gents, Darcy. Another weapon that can do crazy amounts of damage to the boss. And let's take a look at those perks. Personal Assistant, aim at an enemy to view its health and other critical information in the scope. Target acquired. When Personal Assistant is active, this weapon has better target acquisition and deals significantly more precision damage. Now the great thing about this weapon, if we compare it to the Whisper of the Worm for me personally, is how much stability it has. It has amazing stability even without the catalyst, but once you get this catalyst it gets plus 20 stability and pretty much it doesn't move. Like every time you take a shot, it's so easy to land them every time. It's crazy. In order to get this gun, all you have to do is have really high levels of RNG like me. If you do, you will get this gun. And then for the catalyst, it's the same thing, ladies and gents. All you have to do is play some PvE, slay some monsters, and hopefully you get this catalyst to drop. And once you do, with that full stability, look at that, just a tiny bit left to hit that full amount of stability, you're gonna enjoy using this weapon. I use it a lot when I want to kind of mix up my setup because I feel like it's really fun to use and the stability of it just makes it so much better than other snipers. If you have it, definitely take it out and try to slay those bosses with this gun. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Ladies and gents, I even had to change the lighting behind me because this is such a unique weapon. You're beautiful. I want you to know you're really beautiful. This is Anarchy, ladies and gents, okay? This is my baby right here. It's an absolute beast, a monster. A lot of people underestimate it. First off, it breaks my heart. Then it's a wrong thing to say overall, because this is a beautiful weapon. You know what it does? It launches insanely strong grenades that stick to enemies, and then when you throw 2 at them, they chain lightning damage between them. I mean, seriously, that is really cool. Let's take a look at the perks. Arc traps. Grenades stick to surfaces and chain arc bolts to other mines. Exactly. So what happens? You throw one grenade, then you throw another. They start chaining in between, doing crazy amounts of damage to bosses. Now the good thing about this is all you have to do is shoot 2 at a boss, and then you can switch to whatever else you're using. For example, in my case, I like to use Tranquility, and you just shoot all the bullets you have, switch back, throw 2. If you have auto-loading holster on your sniper, you just switch back to your sniper, shoot those shots again, and you see where I'm going. You just keep the cycle going over and over, and your damage output is really good. Now you're probably asking yourself, okay, I like this gun. I think it's amazing looking. I think it's pretty unique. The abilities are pretty fun. How do I get it, Pip? Well, again, comes to that high level RNG, ladies and gents. And this one drops from the Scourge of the Past raid. Now, don't be lazy. Find a team. Get your friends online. If they're playing something else, be like, no, stop playing that. Just jump on. I need to get this beauty right here. And next on the list is Xenophage, ladies and gents. But of course, I'm joking. I got you there, didn't I? No, not this weapon. Not happening. I gotta say though, they're increasing this weapon's damage by 50% next season, so hopefully, maybe it becomes usable? Question mark? That might not actually be enough though. Okay, now let's get back to business, ladies and gents. And this heavy, exotic shotgun, I mean, who doesn't love this? Legend of Acreus. Have you ever wanted, like, some enemies to actually disappear in front of you? You're like, oh, where'd they go? You're like wondering, were they even there? Because you're not sure. You gotta use this. You just shoot and everything literally gets obliterated in front of you. It's like you shoot this and Thanos just did that. Literally, but faster, you know? They disappear a bit slow when Thanos does that, but this one doesn't take that much time. Let's take a look at the perks. Shockblast. I like the name. This weapon fires blasts of high damage arc energy that overpenetrates enemies. Long March. Detect enemies on your radar from farther away. Now, if you're trying to get this gun, you need to complete the Legend of Acreus quest, which involves completing the Leviathan raid. Once you do, you will receive this gun. And when you decide to take this gun to that really next level, you have to get the catalyst for it. What does the catalyst do? Okay, I'll tell you what the catalyst does. It increases your reload speed and bumps up your magazine all the way to 6. In order to get this catalyst, you need to complete the raid on prestige mode, and it can drop from any of the encounters. With every bullet you shoot, not only do you absolutely obliterate everything, but you, ladies and gents, will be spreading fear. Other Cabal, other Fallen are gonna see what's gonna happen to the enemies in front, and nobody wants a piece of this. And finally, 1,000 voices. Look at that. Tell me that is not beautiful. Now, this weapon is also very unique when it comes to its class, right? It's a fusion rifle with Ahamkara's Eye perk. Charging this weapon unleashes a giant continuous beam of death. I mean, I shouldn't even need to go over anything else. That sentence right there, unleashes a giant continuous beam of death, should speak for itself, honestly. Unforeseen repercussions. This weapon's beam superheats its targets upon impact, causing delayed explosions. This weapon is so much fun to use, and I gotta say, I had trouble getting this weapon. It took me 33 runs of the raid in order to get this one. If you want to get this gun, you have to complete the Last Wish raid. Hopefully you won't need 33 runs like I did. Hopefully you get it your first run. A lot of people do, and I'm telling you, it might be you. I gotta tell you one story though. I jumped into the raid, the run that I actually got this, right? This random guy is with me who had over 85 runs and he never had it, and the guy was really upset. I mean, understandable, right? We got to the final part, we gotta open the chests now, and I suddenly get it, and I'm like, oh my god, god, I got it, and I'm going crazy. I'm so happy. And this guy's like, yeah, congrats, man, right? And everybody in the group is like, yeah, congrats and all that. And we had one guy in our group that was doing his first clear, right? And I turned to this guy and I'm like, hey, get over here and open this chest, you're gonna get it. He opened the chest, he literally got it. He's screaming, and then I had 2 keys, so I just randomly went to another chest. You know, why would I leave it now that I had this weapon, right? And I just opened it and I got a second one, and the whole party just disbanded. Like, everybody left. It was so awkward. Like, nobody said a word. The only guy that stayed was the one that I told that he would get that exotic from that chest, which he did. So he was pretty thankful, so he stayed, but all the rest, they just left. So jump in and try to get this. You won't regret it. It is also extremely strong in that exotic slot. That is gonna be it for this video, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are enjoying this series where we go over these main exotic weapons. I honestly thank you guys for every like and every sub. You guys are awesome. Thank you once again. And as always, have a crazy beautiful day.